Okay. Today will just be a simple grindy grind away day. Nothing more, nothing less. Grindy grind away. Oh yeah. Basically, I said what I was gonna do yesterday, but essentially I'm gonna use the telepotty to teleport all around the map. And, yeah. That's gonna be that. Question of the day. Do you like farming resources in games? I personally do. It's relaxing. Provides a much needed break from all the action. That's gonna be everything I need. We'll start off with the haze first, since it is what I'm closest to. Let me take this larva seriously. Oh my god, this lag is killing me, man. Thank you. Ay. When I say I'm going to collect literally every resource, I mean I'm collecting literally every resource here. going to go AFK really, really quick. I'm back. Now, I won't be killing every creature because that would take a little bit too long. I'll just kill every harmful creature and... What are we doing? Ma'am, jump down, please. What are we doing? What do you mean you just aggroed? Oh, fuck, man. I also should specify I'm not going to go out of my way to get a ton of grass. That's just stupid and dumb. That would take forever. I'm not gonna. I will, however, go for some weeds. Cursed march. That's not gonna work. ay, ay. Oh, another weed. Unfortunate. Okay, good. Ow. Why does that fall so far so fast? I was about to say, do I not have Axe Master on this build? But no, apparently I do. My axe is just that weak. For some reason. Gotta say, that is a broken strat. Get rid of the fucking loving ups. I do not care. I will kill any infused creature I run across, so... You know what? Maybe I'll only harvest the important resources. Select any unimportant ones to bring my way. do need mite bugs, so that's why I'm going out of my way to kill the mites. These mushrooms do flying. Flying indeed. What the fuck, man? Why is this thing so ass with its hitboxes? No infused laddies down here. Again, this is all today is. It's just this. In the trenches, I'll collect everything just to make sure, you know, everything is actually collected in the trenches. I don't want to come back here if I don't have to. day. Why are you still following me? I don't think that's even legal. How are you still following? Go fuck yourself. Oh, I completely forgot to turn that off. Again, I need mites, so I'm prioritizing mites. Again, said I would loot every infused creature, so... What a transform, what the... Take forever. Also, why is my shoulder going through the camera? What's up with that? One more combo, right? I don't think I have a fancy fletching trinket yet. That's not who I wanted to hit. No matter. How is that gas reaching me? How the fuck was that gas reaching me, chat? That's it. Can you fuck off? You literally cannot see me. You literally cannot see nor reach me. How are you still aggroed? I'm not coming down. Run the other direction. You're not gonna fucking follow me because you are going to be aggro. Right? That was a bit risky. I'm actually getting so unlucky on those. Oh, somebody is joined, unless my YouTube's being dumb again. Whoever is joined, hello, hello. Just doing a bit of grinding in the end toss. Nothing special. Damn, I got a lot of crinkles. A lot of crinkles. I don't know how there's a larva over here. I always forget that you can parry those even without your shield. You just still take damage. Which is so dumb. You would think trying allowed to parry something, it wouldn't deal damage, right? But no, apparently that's not how it works. Brother, this guy stinks. That's a lot of resources. Dedupe the crinkles then. Okay. Why did you just so happen to respawn? Oh my god. The hell, man? Oh. What does chopping damage? Or is it because it does explosive damage? It's probably just because it does explosive, right? You're dead. Cool, give me all these sprigs. Now this is a lot of sprigs. Actually, hold up. There we go. Alright, a smarter way to do it. Think smarter, not harder. Okay. No fungal trinket. Well, that sucks. I like the fungal trinket. Because it's actually pretty good. I do want sap. Mostly because I need it. Sap is good. You like sap. Roly poly. Ladybug. I need both of those. That's not your regular everyday mite. That's a sour and a spicy mite. That might one-tap me. Uh-oh. Okay. Where's this waffle? That's nice. My spicy one's better. I mean, I guess some of those are doable. No. Uh-uh. So many clovers. Or other clover leaves? That'd be clover leaves. Wow. Let's see how many I got. So far, we got 70. And I've barely collected a third of them. Hey, food. Nice. Oh, damn. 138. I'm full on them. Okay, 140. That's our base value. 140. Okay. How many more am I gonna get? Oh my god. Oh. Holy, there's a lot more I can get. When do they fit honeydew? We do like aphid honeydew. It's great for smoothies. Man, I love the blaster. This was such a worthy investment. Because, like, I effectively just deforested a clover forest. And accidentally hit a spider leg. Ow. I don't like hitting spiderlings. That brings out the adults. And that I don't like. Because this time around, the adults are black widows. Which is honestly kind of dumb. I also lost that. Anywho. Why so many spiderlings? Why? Are we serious? Can we just let it up with the spiderlings? Like, it ain't that deep. Just leave me be. Let me live my life. Okay. I'm assuming that's the widow I'm hearing, then? Because there's a widow beneath me. I was trying to say below and beneath at the same time. I almost said belief. That is not an English word. No siree. Yeah, that would be the widow beneath me. They do tend to have burrows below ground. That's something they do a lot. Yeah, I can even tell by the movement patterns. Because widows will always take a couple of steps and then stop, and take a couple of steps and stop. And that is exactly what this thing is doing, so widow's beneath me. Which makes sense, because there is a widow that spawns under the plank in New Game 2. That is something that happens. Before then spawning in the sandbox in New Game Plus 4. Or is that New Game 3 that happens? I don't know. All I know is one also spawns in the sandbox, and then one spawns near the oak tree. I don't know which New Game Pluses that happens, but I know it happens. Also, I managed to get like 430 clovers, which is a lot, to say the least. That is a lot. That was a grub. I do like that. I don't like the raw meat, though. Okay. Mushrooms and toadstools now. I really am just trying to get everything I can. the entrance of this hole, otherwise I am completely fucked. Doesn't seem like you are, though, which is good. That sucks. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. It's just the way it goes sometimes. So aphid honeydew everywhere, dude. Gimme more. Keep this up, man. I love it. What I don't love is flinging rust halfway across the map. Why is that a thing? What the hell? Okay. Anyways. There's also a ladybug in front of me that I would like to kill because I still need her gold card. I don't think I do, but... yeah, I must have gotten a majority, right? Oh my god, more aphid honeydew. Oh, there's some more clovers. Oh. Alright. Ladybug, ladybug, here I come. Where art thou? I can't find the ladybug. That's tragic. Oh, never mind, I found her. Little inability to move. That's what I have. But I have a ladybug sort of situation there. I'd like to harvest you. Unfortunately, nothing. So I'll grab myself that. Put the jewels where they belong. Upgrade rocks. Also put bubbles of quartzite in there as well. Mushrooms in here. Put the toadstools there. Great. We are crack-a-lackin', that's for sure. I do need aphid jerky. Okay. How did that hit? I demand a refund. You got caught in the middle of this, man. That was entirely your fault. Don't even try to pin the blame on me. That was your fault and your fault alone. You know it. Absolutely hate it when ants try to victim blame. It's one of the most infuriating things about ants in this game. Tons of sap here. God dang. I should come to this tree more often. Maybe set up some sap captures here. Probably be in my best interest. That'd also get me out here more. There's definitely a plus. Hello? What the? Buggy sap? Unobtainable? Cannot loot? Cannot redeem? That sucks. I wanted to redeem that sap. Now let me head back to the haze, because that's what I was initially doing. I'd like a fungal trinket of sorts. From here on out, I'm just going to harvest unique nodes. No point in getting the basic stuff. Already got enough of it. Apart from maybe plant fiber, but I can always grind that from these. I'll still go out of my way for mites, though. Okay. Are we clear? Also, I forgot that those gals now take 2 hits to kill. What's this? They still take nothing with anything else, but... Oh, land rights. That's awful cringe. Don't you think? Now sturdy quartzite. And go in the box with the upgrade rocks. That just cleans up inventory even more. I can always craft them later. What I cannot always do is make more inventory space magically. You're not a bad infusion, honestly. You should be doable. Even if I fuck up a lot, which is bound to happen. Jesus Christ, man. Nice fucking try, bozo. L plus ratio. All I gotta say. L plus ratio. Oh my God. Do I have to do like point blank? Is that what it is? That shit just does not seem to be working. With all due respect, fuck off, man. So you can give me like 5 credits in a row, but you can't give me a single gold card. What is up with that? What the fuck, man? Also, I am curious. What is a 2 and 9 to the power of 3? Because I got that yesterday when fighting the infected broodmother, right? Okay, dude. A fucking 1%. Are we serious? Are we serious? Oh my god. That's just cringe. The infected broodmother gave me a fucking 1 in 100, but I can't get the gold card. Come on now. What is this racism? I hate this game sometimes. Never seen him do that before. Oh, that's cool. Never seen an infected ladybug get curious like that. That's interesting. That's a new layer of depth for them, that's for sure. I should probably empty this off. Also the fact that, okay, I was about to say the fact that my blade is already almost out again. But no, it was just my sword. Just the good old breast slayer. That's almost out. No. Gotta say I got that, right? Oh my god. Get me my blazing edge. Put it on the hotbar. I can kill that wolfie. Like, can we not? Oh my god. That is so useful to know. That pretty much mitigates the lethality of, Okay. If you didn't know, whenever you get hit by the spicy infusion, you can actually parry the, spicy burn damage. Which is so dumb. You should not be allowed to parry it, but hey. I don't make the rules. For some reason, somebody greenlit the idea that you can parry being burned. So, I'm gonna abuse that. If I get burned, I'm gonna parry the burn damage. Simple as that. So dumb. I just... Why? Why is that allowed? Why can I parry being burned? It makes no sense. Being burned, no problem. Just parry. Yeah, just parry. Yes, we got the fungal charm. Let's go. That effectively means that my time in the haze is almost over. But I'm not gonna sell this time short. You. Okay. You wanna know what would be nice? A fancy flesh. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Oh, never mind. Barely parried that. Honestly, out of all the enemies in this game, it's... I still don't understand why I'm allowed to parry that. Anyways, out of all the enemies in this game, it's oddly enough larva and soldier ants, which also includes termites, that I struggle against the most. More specifically, the termites. You should be goddamn. Okay. I'm getting so much infused ooze. It's not even funny. Oh. Can we stop following, please? Like, holy. Oh, gee, man. Also, why has the crow just been all over the place? Is it because I keep harvesting the feathers? Is that why the crow hasn't been dropping many? Because I haven't been harvesting? Is that what it is? That would honestly make sense if it works like food. Okay, I got one more main trench I need to harvest from, I think, before I can really call myself done with the haze. Actually, there's 2 more. One of them being this one. I was gonna go to the infected head mount, but, well, use force my hands. Okay. Now this is the second last trench, so I should basically be done in the haze. Basically. I still got another trench to harvest from, so I'm not quite done yet. But really, really close. I loot you, thank you. Holy. Gotta say, the haze might be one of the most deadly areas in the game, but its loot is very good. I can't lie. What I also like about the haze is the fact that you don't need the loot to beat the game. It's extremely helpful, don't get me wrong, but you don't need it. And he's our first wolf of the day. I've gotten in the habit of doing is when I'm in a position where I don't think the wolf spider will actually have a chance to whatchamacallit, hit me with their 3rd hit of the 5-hit combo, I will use that opportunity to attack. Because honestly, I don't see any reason not to. She is likely not going to hit me, and even if she does, it's not going to be lethal or catastrophic. Which is why I'll still go ahead and do the usual 5 hits on wolfies that are, you know, a bit more dangerous, but such as infused ones. But for wolfies that are not so dangerous, I really don't care. You know? I'll just do whatever the hell I want to do. Now, all crinkles are guaranteed to be bad because they only have 1 attack. Get rid of them. That waffle is useless. That waffle is useless. I already have a bow attack at best, so having a bow attack at major on something that's not a cone is just worse. Infinitely worse. Okay, dude. Well, that locks me in the game for at least another half an hour. Which, I mean, isn't really too much of an issue, but it's just annoying. I'm gonna grab you, just in case I have to deal with, you know, another infected larva of sorts. If it's infused, that will definitely help big time. That is some Supreme Quartzite. Don't mind if I do. Supreme Quartzite is great. We love it. And the Supreme Marble. We love both. The reason I'm still harvesting the fungal growth, by the way, is because it's useful for some other things. I can't remember what, but I do remember there was something that needs it. That's that, the haze. We go to the picnic table to harvest a bunch of gum. Also harvest some of the dead bodies while I'm at it. I do have useful loot. Somehow you didn't see it. I don't know how. No, you didn't. Oh my god. Frisk, what are we doing? Follow me, please. Frisk. What are we doing? Oh my god. Bumpy is just slowly migrating. Getting worse and worse over time. Where am I? Here I am. Okay. I do know there's some quartzite over in this general vicinity. So I'm gonna try and harvest that. Also a ton of clay here, but I'm not so interested in the clay. I'm interested in the quartzite and the marble and all that jazz. Because that's the stuff we use to upgrade. Speaking of, that's what I needed to do. Was put the Supreme and the Supreme quartzite and marble in there. if I can, I'm gonna try to preserve my water using the grass technique, which is essentially where you drink from the grass instead of, you know, your canteens. Just extend the lifeline. Okay. It's a fundamental skill of Masochist mode, at least for pre-New Game Plus. Once you get into New Game Plus, food and water drain isn't really much of a concern anymore. It becomes what it is on WoW mode, assuming you get all milk molars. Which is honestly really nice. I also don't know how there's that. Oh well. The fact you're resistant to this. You're resistant and you still can't keep up. That's just wild. Seriously, those are weak. Get out. I'd rather not have to deal with a bombardier on top of it, though. Looks like I'm gonna have to. Sorry, can you move? Oh my god, now there's a wolf spider. What the fuck? Okay, boomer. Hey. Hey! You two are not allowed to be fighting each other. Yo! Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. That is why wolf spiders can suck sometimes. They just intrude on your business. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I was like, nah, I'm joining the fight now, and I'm not gonna leave. That was honestly kind of annoying. Imagine. Nah. Are you stupid? I literally just killed your friend. Why were you not aggroing? Are you not concerned about the fact that I just murdered your friend? Oh my god. Just the land. Enough with this swervy and curvy bullshit. What do you mean you're just out of range? Okay, man. Anywho. Can I not fall off and through solid objects, please? I'd rather not deal with that shit. Can I not fall off solid objects? It's not rocket science. My god. 3 and 4. Gum be mine. I think there was another gum node somewhere around here. Oh wow. I don't really care enough to confirm. What I do care about though is killing a sickly Polly, but I'll save that for next time. I need to focus on harvesting resources right now. What do we mean? What do we mean? What do we mean? A single thing of gum. Are we serious? Ow! I'm getting scammed. I would like to move. Okay, so that other one's just blind. That's cool, I guess. Blind ladybugs, let's go. Or rather, infected ladybugs. I mean, I guess they are infected with a fungus, so that could inhibit their vision. Still, though, I would assume you see me if I walk straight past you. That's, I feel like, a fairly reasonable assumption to make. Not an outrageous one. I do remember the bee I killed in the Brood Mother arena that gave me the gold card was not infused. So... why am I critting left, right, and center, dude? It's a 5%, not a 100%. So, why are you not noticing? Okay. Thing is, I know there is a bee with a gold card on the map. I physically killed it So, it has to exist. The problem is, where? No, I don't think so. It's that one. Let's go. I got the B gold card. Perfect. Because I want to kill that confused one. I want to kill both of them. Because they're going to give me more science and fusion crystals. Which I desperately need. You idiot. I don't know why you do that. Okay, at this point I'm purely killing bees for the sake of myself. I do have to be careful with this one. These aren't exactly the cute and easy enemies they're made out to be. They are lethal under the correct circumstances, so I will have to pay attention here. Go on. Or not. Okay, we're about a third of the way done. That's kind of crazy to think about. Only a third? That's wild. Okay, now we're half. Ooh. Nearly almost missed that. That would have absolutely killed me. Okay, that for some reason didn't trigger any of your effects. I don't know why. Okay, only a quarter of her health left. A bit more like it. Oh, damn. That must have been the one over here, then. Which I think makes sense. I'm pretty sure that one had that before. I remember the one before definitely had spicy. Also, that is easily climbable. Get that. Oh my god, are we serious? They're different heights. That would be why I struggle so much sometimes and not others. I come at it from a different side. That pisses me off, but it makes sense. Okay, dude. Alright. Alright, pal. Whatever you say. Okay. Well, let's fucking move it, move it. I didn't even get my telepotty back. That's so cringe. Oh, fallen? Don't mind if I do. Two things here are Billy Hog Bite and nothing. Okay. That's kind of ass. Splinters falling off everywhere. God damn. Honestly, if you ever need to build up somewhere, pillars are by far the easiest way to do so. They're cheap, like literally the cheapest thing you can use, because you can just go to the swamp over there and there, get the clay from either of those, and that will be enough to climb literally anything by nerd poling alone. Zero excuse for not being able to get up to places like that. Zero. Zero, excusez-moi. Useless. Useless. Pointless. Okay. Got 10 infused ooze. That's great. Sorry, not infused ooze. Deduper jelly. Why does it take so long to detonate, man? I would have gotten that if it weren't for that. Okay, there's two. One all the way over here. Somewhere, and one all the way over here somewhere. Here and over here somewhere, maybe? Yep. Okay. Good to know it can go all the way over here. If it just so pleases. Again, there's clay literally everywhere. So if you ever need to nerd pole, just get some clay, build some pillars, nerd pole up. That's the simplest way you can do it. fastest and cheapest method. If you're in the end game, you can use mushroom bricks. I honestly would recommend against it, because mushroom bricks are, they're expensive. Well, what am I afraid of? Don't. You want to wait until you're done to get the max potential for this. Okay, that's a roly-poly down. I would like, first off, turn off bugs fight each other, because that is a cheaty-weedy on this mode. The only reason I didn't really sort of fret about it when it came to the wolf spider and the larva is because the, well, collateral damage. Collateral damage was enough to make up for the fact that the wolf spider got slightly injured. Damn. Oh, I'm fucking everywhere, dude. This is glorious. Why are fire ants so red? Like, they're more red than they should be. Yes, I get the orc receivers emit a red glow, but like, they're just, they feel a little too red, you know? Just a tad bit too red. Not that I'm gonna complain, red is my favorite color, but still, it's a bit jarring, I think. Why are you so slow? And why is the larva still following? Why is the larva still following? You have less aggro range than the wolf spider! The aggro! Larva, for once in your life, do something good and fuck off. How is the larva still aggroed? She's literally out of render! think there's... yeah. No one respawned. Okay, that's actually ideal. You know, assuming you actually fucking move. I don't know what is so difficult about basic locomotion game. This isn't rocket science. Game. What? What do you mean she was resting on the rock? That's not something she's able to do. She's a burrowing larva. Oh my god. And I'll fight you here. Man, it takes so long to kill things. Oh, my reaction time was on point there. If it wasn't, I don't think I would have lived. Oh my god. That's scary, man. The amount of damage that she did within a single bite. Oh my god. I get my armor's under-leveled, but like, holy, I would expect a little bit more leeway. Just a tad bit. Oh yeah, jumping out. Huh? Off, or like where's the snow falling? What? Ah. I guess I must have died in between saves then. Cause I thought I got that one. Guess that goes to show how sneaky they really can be. Just when you think you've gotten them all, nope. You thought you got them all? Nah. You're missing one. In an area that you already checked 10 billion times. That also does mean only 8 more milk molars. Also, how many gold cards do I have left? I still need the ladybug. Sickly Poly's understandable, same with the moth. I, for some reason, still need the bombardier. That's kind of BS, I can't lie. Termite soldier, understandable. You are kind of BS, given how many I've killed in the Wasp Queen Arena. Ooh, I could go to the undershed right now. Get you? That would work. Now that is disgusting. I can't lie. Ah, you know what I could get? I could get lint. That's something I've been needing for a while. So the days of the fresh edge over blazing edge I'll still keep due to whatchamacallit, wolfies. But same with the days of the breast layer. They are over for today. And the mint mace as well. What am I really going to be encountering? Just wolf spiders, right? So... blazing edge should be really my only weapon. Maybe I'll go ahead and use that as a secondary if need be. I'm going to quickly get the loot luck from a scarab, because that is invaluable. Right. I'm going to harvest some lint, and then I'm going to harvest some scarabs. Man, the days when this was your only lint source, the carpet. Or even just the days of thinking that the carpet is the only lint source. Those are painful days, I gotta say. You know what? I am gonna grab the candy real quick. I do need more candy. I need lots of it. So, if I could go ahead and actually harvest it, that'd be good. Nice. All at once. Okay. Undershed, here I come. The Undershed has multiple resources I can use, but primarily what I'm going to be looking for here is, going to be looking for lint and scarab shells. Scarab shells are obvious, they're in the pipe. Lint is all around, you basically have to parkour around the Undershed. Easy enough. I'll use the blazing edge to harvest a billy hog real quick before descending to the Undershed. Undershed time. I will not be harvesting any additional resources. Just the lint and just the scarabs. We'll go ahead and get the scarabs first. Though I will harvest this lint that is conveniently in my way. I'm going to get the scarabs first since it is going to force us to go out of the pipe anyways. So if I'm already having to make 2 trips, I might as well get the one that's time limited out of the way first. That's my line of thinking. Barely made that jump. Even if I don't get the gold card from these, I'm still going to get twinkling shells, right? 21 twinkling shells is quite the haul, I'd say. And I can even go ahead and throw this dust mite that's infused with some extra raw science. I am barely able to hear myself over my own voice. The other way, please. I don't want you interfering with the other dust mite. No, I don't. And that would be terrible. Okay, done. That's my last... Oh, not my last meal for now. I forgot I picked up the mac and cheese. Three infused ooze is actually crazy work. I can't lie. 3 infused ooze. Like, are you sure about that? We sure you want to give me that kind of grindy power? Oh, thank you. Isn't there something, like, way back here? No, I already got it. Alright. I'll still follow the pipe, though. Just because it's convenient and it's safer. Okay. Lint time. Found a lint maker, master tier. Blah blah blah. The lint maker chocolatier. I fucking hate Ferrero Rocher ads. Like, what the fuck is a chocolatier? Can y'all tell me what a chocolatier is? Because I certainly don't know. Well, bye-bye lint, I guess. Nah, I'm already gone. Okay. Here's where the grinding actually becomes grinding. Rather than just mindless walking. I can use the gnat in here, despite not being allowed to build. That's kind of dumb. Okay, I'm not going to complain about a feature that benefits me. That would be stupid. Water so it doesn't bonk me off. I've had that happen far too many times. Far more than I would be comfortable sharing. I gotta be careful only to break one at a time. That's how you lose a whole bunch here, by breaking 2 at once without realizing it. Ooh, lightning short reaction time there. No! One fell. That sucks. Oh well. You're bound to lose one in harvesting from the underside. I think I've really only had one attempt where I didn't lose any at all. And I have harvested from here a lot. Off. Feckin' lint. Okay, my keyboard has just decided to sabotage me. Go to it once. That sucks. Honestly, fighting those spiders is really just a game about coaxing them into the right patterns. Damn! The amount of science cones I'm getting is crazy. Unnatural, dare I even say. One might assume I have cheaty weedy mods on, but I have nothing on. No modifications made. This is just raw luck. At its finest. No. Oh, I fell. No. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, dude. Move it. Oh. Wow. What the fuck? The orb weaver grew a pair of wings and flew away. Jumped into the horizon. How and why? Orb weavers, last time I checked, cannot fly. How did she get up there? Why did she get up there? Shit makes no sense. That's not there. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Oh, that is actually advantageous though. Hold up. I can work with this. I can absolutely make something work with this. Assuming I don't get fucked by termites. over here, lady. I don't know why I used a bandage when I had Golden Kickback. Okay. Just conveniently get staggered to fail that shot. Okay, killed the Orb Weaver while successfully avoiding the wrath of 3 angry termites. I would call that a success. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the Java-matic real quick, insert the ingredients, and I think that's where stream will end. Think. I'll continue on the grind tomorrow. Yeah, just conveniently hit the wall, not the aphid. That's a-okay. I need a bomb. I don't have one. Lucky for me, I got a blaster of the moldy matriarch. That's hella inaccurate. Gotta love inaccurate weapons. They really are the best. Not really. Okay. Gonna feed the ants. I guess they're gonna have to fight over scraps for this one, but oh well. You two will manage, or sorry, you 3 will manage, right? No one's gonna get killed. Okay. Mad scientist. I've been waiting for that trinket for a while. Oh, no. That's not very good. No. No. Mad scientist will be the only trinket of those I keep. Mad scientist is honestly pretty underrated, I think. No, give me the other things. Repair glue, please. Now, when it comes to the resources I need 5 things of leather. I'm gonna need 5 scales. I'm gonna need 5 toenails. And 5 gum. 5 gum I should have, right? Yeah. I need 5 toenails though. That's a missed gear. Where are toenails? Here? No. There they are. I have enough, right? Yeah. Okay. Got enough resources, that's cool. It's great. Love to see it. There's one in there. I thought there might be. Based off where the scabby... The mixture seems right. Well done. I have that set to off, right? Yeah. It is meant to be off. Even in scenarios like this. Let me repair them really quick. At this point, I might as well repair the entire Java-matic defense line. Just to see what I'm working with here. So most of them didn't really reach this line of defense, which is good. It's what we want, ideally. I also don't know how that happened. Like, why did these just suddenly rotate? Oh man. That makes no sense. Just like that going down a level doesn't make any sense. That's not even physically possible what it just did. Man. Yes, I am aware that I'm gonna have to turn on bugs fight each other at some point, and then the ants are gonna do their whole thing. I'm just not wanting to have to deal with that right now. It is not obstructed, man. What are you on about? Okay, so that was a great idea. This side, but this side needs a little bit more of that. Essentially, is what I'm gathering. As I say, I don't have that. That is open though, which is good. Because that is... But I can just unpin that. Great. Now I can go down here, harvest what I need to, and go in there, to the storage facility, to get everything I would like, which is great. I missed a hit. That's crazy. Literally everything from the facility. Are going to be useful as a food source, and these, everything else, I mean, everything else is just good. That's what you want. I don't know why that took so long to open. Man, this is a nice way to get everything in the facility. I'm pretty sure that's everything. Could be. Alright. Place has been sucked dry of any resource it may have. Which is cool, it's great, we love it. I'm gonna dedupe everything that I can. That's pointless, and the rest can't be good because they are crinkles. Beefy smoothies, we're gonna put that there. For sticky smoothies, stick both of those in there. Cool, it's all that done. Those all there. Grab 2 of those. Need 5 more bandages. 2 more of the smoothies. And then craft up as much fusion crystals as I can. 4 is great. That's just wild. I do actually need some flame stuff, right? Yeah. Okay. Six, that's perfect. That's enough to upgrade the final piece of the antlion armor, which I absolutely need. 9. Oh. Wait. 11, 11. Yeah, I was about to say, what is 9? It's level 10. That. 11 is where I'm going to need it to be if I want to stand a chance against the New Game 10 bosses, but if I want a better chance against them, and likely what I'll need to consistently beat them, I'm going to need more than that. Now, the two bosses I'm going to struggle the most against are going to be the Wasp Queen and Schmecter. Now, the Tingle Tongue is a very diverse choice. Probably the ideal choice, right? So I'm going to want 15 there. I'm going to want 25 total. Yikes. 25 at a bare minimum. All of them need to be on the same par and tier. Otherwise, I'm not going to have a chance against the next two bosses that I have to do. So do have enough of that for you. Da-da-da-da-da. And how much raw science do I have? That would be enough for 4. Which would be enough to upgrade the Tingle Tongue right now. If I wanted to, and I kinda do. So let me upgrade the Tingle Tongue then. Upgrade the Tingle Tongue and then I'll be off. If you don't know why I'm choosing the Tingle Tongue over the Katanga, it's because of Aftershock. Aftershock is just such a good effect. It's arguably the best of all of them. That's going to level the playing field against Schmecter just a slight bit. Now I need 20. 10 for you, 10 for you, and then I'll be on the correct playing field. How many arrows of each do I have, though? Not enough. That's for sure. But I did say I would upgrade the Tingle Tongue and then I'll hop off, so let's stick to that. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. And for those of you watching the VODs, peace.